Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the KetoMOM page. My name is Stephanie. Happy Monday. If you're watching live, it's Monday. And today's going to be a little different, mainly because I'm not going to go through the book that we're going through, which is our book, because the next couple chapters in the book are about marriage and parenting. We're going to talk more about those in the podcast that we're going to be starting here in the next, as soon as we get moved. So as you're tuning in, if you're brand new, welcome. My name is Stephanie, and this page has a lot to give you. So there's recipes, keto tips, mindset, different things to help you on your journey. And I had a thought for you this morning. So my hope is in the mornings to help you with your mindset. There's always recipes and food shared on the page. You can always go to ketomomsecrets.com and click on recipes to get some more, or you can send me a message. So let me ask you this question real quick. What did you read, listen to, maybe watch? What did you do to get your mindset right this morning? Anybody read a book? Is there any books that you're reading? Is there anything that you went, oh my goodness, that's so good? Is there anything that you're like, oh, I should share? Did you learn anything this morning that elevated your thinking? That's the question. I'd love to know. The only thing I read this morning was my Bible. It was great. I didn't mean only, but it's what I read this morning. I haven't read another book yet. I do have a podcast that I'm going to be doing with my daughter later today, and we're going to talk about identity. So that's super great. Yeah, I'll share that when it's ready. And I was talking, I love that. I love that you guys are sharing. You read the word. Oh, you're sweet. You guys are great. All right, so we were talking with our friends all weekend, and we talk a lot about health and fitness. We talk about spiritual growth. We talk about lots of different things. And it was interesting because one of our friends said, he goes, listen, he goes, most people have two things that stress them out: finances and their health. For everybody, not everybody, but he goes, that's usually the stressor, right? How they look, how they feel, their health, and finances. And then he said, I've been thinking about this all weekend. He goes, most people know what to do. They just don't want to do it. He's like, most people want success in the area of finances and their health. They just don't want to do the hard work. And I was thinking, all right, if most people know what to do, why do they not do it? Because it's hard. It requires patience. It requires discipline. And so I actually wanted to come on here. I actually have a pretty open week this week, so I promise I'll be doing afternoon lives or later lives about keto tips and different things like that. But I actually want to know, what is it that if all we're doing is talking about health, do you feel like you know what you need to do to get healthy, to lose the weight, to feel better? Or do you really, truly not know? Because if you have specific questions of how do I do this, or what does this look like, I would love to know your questions, and I'll come on this afternoon and do those. I would really love to know, like, what are a couple solid, I need to get healthy, I don't know what to do, or maybe you know what it is, and maybe this is your reminder of, we know what to do. It just requires patience and discipline. It requires time. Most things that we want require hard work and time. And those are the things in this society that are like, listen, we can have all of the Insta that we want. So as you're asking questions below, I promise you I'll come back on this afternoon and do a live. And I'll give you some, like, here's a habit tracker. Here's a suggestion. Here's how to get your water in. Like, legitimate questions. if you want to get healthy, if you need to lose the weight, if you want to feel better, I want to know what questions you have. Why have you not been doing what you know you need to do? Because as he said that, I was like, do people really know? Do they know what they need to do? And if you do, then guess what? Today is your reminder to go, you can totally do it. It will take time. It may be hard, and it will be worth it, 100%. Now, good morning, everybody. I love that you're saying good morning. I have another flip side to that. One of the biggest things I believe is so important for you to get healthy, for you to get strong, for you to lose the weight, for you to take back control over your health is your mindset. And so I would say the same thing about that. Do you know what you need to do to get your thinking right? If you don't, we're going to talk more about that as well. Like, are you grateful? I would love for you to say below, like, what is if you haven't done it already today, what is one thing you're thankful for today? I'm thankful for a beautiful Minnesota morning. I'm thankful for really great friends. We had such a wonderful weekend. I'm thankful for an incredible visionary husband and my kids. I mean, I'm thankful. And when you're in a space of not feeling great, when you're in a space of you feel like the world is falling apart, if you're in a space where you're like, listen, I don't love where I'm at right now, I want you to just stop and be thankful. So what are you thankful for today? I would love to know on the other side of like knowing what to do to get healthy. Do you know what you need to do? If you don't, it's fine. We'll talk more about that. Do you know what to do to make your mind healthy? Do you know what to do to get this healthy? I would love for you to share that. Do you have a favorite book? Do you have something that you do in the morning? Do you journal? Do you listen to a podcast? All of these things, whether it's mindset, understanding what to eat, requires time. And that's the one thing that people go, I've got to do this for 120 days, or in order for me to hit my goal, I have to remember, commit to the process, understanding you'll hit the goal. It's the time. So I promise you, if you put in the time and you put in the work, you will get you to where you want to go. So I want to hop on here and just kind of see where everybody was at this morning. There's a book that my husband and I are working on called The Awareness Revolution. It's not done. I actually thought we were closer to being done. Then I was like, I have to go edit a lot of it. So it'll be great. But he's wrapping up some of the marriage parts of it. There's a lot of fun things coming. Our family is in a transition. We're moving. And there's a whole bunch of things up in the air. Time frames, house stuff. Like, there's just a lot of moving pieces. And as soon as we get settled in Florida, moving from Minnesota, which will probably be in the next 30 days, we have a lot of fun plans. We have a lot of things that we've been talking about, but we actually will have more time to commit to. And there's lots to go into that. But we're excited. School's about to start. We're a homeschool family. We have 4 girls. If you're brand new, nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Actually, I haven't met you yet, but I feel like I know a lot of your names on here. Otherwise, continue to tune into the page. Your thought for today is this. Do I know how to get healthy? Do I actually know how to lose the weight? Do I know? And if I do, why am I not doing it? Or what are some specific questions that if I knew how to, I feel like I would be more successful? So any questions, ask below. I'll come back on later today. I would say think about those questions in the same spot as your mindset. If you knew that all you had to do was fix your thinking and your mindset, would you do it? Would you take 30 minutes in the morning and read, or read a page a day, or journal, or meditate, or pray, or whatever it is that you're like, I need to do more of this? So I want to say thank you for tuning in. Your presence matters. There's a lot of fun things coming this week. Drinking my water and my electrolytes, and it's going to be a really great week because I'm going to make it a great week. I'm going to believe that you're going to make it a great week. I'm always here for questions. You can always go to KetoMomSecrets.com. I hope you guys have a wonderful, you're going to have a wonderful morning, and we'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye.